Welcome to Spoken English 2020 course organized by APSSDC. My name is Sinha, Dr. Ranbir Sinha. In today's course, we are going to talk about fluency in English. For fluency, these are the things you need to have. One, you have to have sufficient vocabulary. Let's say about 2,000 to 3,000 words are sufficient to communicate normal, simple things. Whatever your thoughts are, you can communicate to the other person using about 2,000 to 3,000 words, keywords, okay? Then you have to have some grammar, knowledge of some grammar, how to put these words together so that it forms meaningful sentence. And your pronunciation has to be right, and accent to some extent has to be right, okay? So we have gone over in the previous lessons how to pronounce things correctly, how to have the correct accent within the pronunciation of the word. Today we are going to talk about fluency. To be fluent does not mean you have to speak fast. There's something you have to remember. English is a slow language. If your language is Malayalam or Telugu or Hindi, which may be fast compared to English, and if you have slight accent or wrong pronunciation, and if you try to speak fast, the other person will not understand you. Then you have to repeat again and again. So you'll waste a lot of time. So speak slowly and clearly. Use the correct words in the correct order. That's all that's necessary. The most important part is to practice. One of the tricks I have found that's very effective, you turn on a good TV channel. Let's say BBC or National Geographic, and start repeating whatever they say. Start repeating exactly their way. You'll become fluent, okay? Another trick is when you read your textbook or any book, pretend that your language is English. You pretend, do not read, let's say you take a book on geography, say, in South America, when it's winter, in North America, it's summer. You see how I read? I pretended that English is my language. I'm trying to copy British or American language, okay? This is how you have to read. So you have to practice these two things. Another trick is to find somebody who's interested in learning English. Find one friend and try to start speaking English with that person, with that friend. Whenever you meet, speak English with them. Very simple things. The practice is very important because just memorizing a lot of words and keeping them in your mind will not make your muscles get used to it. You have to pronounce them. You have to say them aloud. And that gets these muscles in tune with your thoughts. So when you think something, your tongue, your mouth, vocal cords, everything cooperate. They are synchronized and the thoughts come out as words. You do not hesitate. You do not look for words. Your thoughts get translated into spoken words, and that is fluency. Unless you practice saying those words, you are not going to be fluent. So from today, whenever you read a book, read slowly, clearly, try to pronounce the words very clearly with the accent that I taught you. When you watch TV, English TV, you repeat whatever you hear and find a friend and practice with him or her English. Most likely you know enough words, but in case you don't know, we have prepared the Spoken English 2020 software that has about 2,000 most important words, about 2,000 sentences, and useful sentences. The most important thing is whenever you say something, it has to have some meaning, it has to have some use. Otherwise, whatever you learn is not going to be useful for your communication. The main purpose of speaking is to communicate. Communicate. For that, you need useful words and useful sentences. We have put a lot of time, maybe several thousand hours, to choose sentences from various topics, put them together, and found which keywords you need to make those sentences, taught correct pronunciation and the correct sound of all the sentences in this software, Spoken English 2020. Our purpose is by the year 2020, almost everyone should be able to speak fluently. Okay? So let's look at some demo lessons and practice with me. This is the software Spoken English 2020. It's the easiest software to practice simple English conversation. Here you have choice of your mother tongue, for example, Hindi, Bengali, Telugu, Japanese, etc. If you do not like any of these translations, because the words and sentences are very simple, you can turn it off. The translation goes off. By default, it's German. Dutch is Deutsch. Deutsch means German, in German language. Hindi brings you Hindi. Bengali brings you Bengali. Bengali translation for every word and every sentence. Here, let's choose Telugu. All right, so Telugu translation appears here. The computer automatically reads that in real human voice. For example, it would say, "Welcome to English 2020 course. First, click on a lesson number below. Then read, listen carefully, and repeat what you hear." That's the most important part. You have to listen very carefully and repeat exactly the way you hear it. You cannot speak it the Telugu way. All right? So the lessons cover family, food, and home, family, food, and home 2, general knowledge, the conversation that you make in your school, with your friends, with your teachers, and about your school, workplace, office, when you go to a post office or a bank or any office, what sort of conversation takes place there. English is interesting. It teaches you about synonyms, antonyms, and similar sounding words, homonyms, etc. Going out shopping, restaurant, going to a hotel and restaurant, hobbies and sports, when you want to talk about your hobbies to somebody, meeting new people, how do you make friends with them, how do you talk to people you just met. It could be a foreigner, it could be somebody from another town, or any new person. And then traveling to a foreign country. When you want to travel to a foreign country, what are the procedures? What kind of questions are asked at the airport, at the security, at the customs office, what kind of forms you need to fill out, how do you look for a train or bus, how do you get the information. All that is covered in very short 1-hour lesson each. The entire course is 20-hour course. Let's choose some sample lessons from here so that you know how to read these things. For example, let's choose family, food, and home 1. So the computer will automatically read these keywords. Here, I don't have the computer sound, so I will read it and you repeat after me. I, repeat. My, me. And the translations appear here. These are very simple words. With these words, you'll find some sentences. They will be highlighted and read by the computer using human voice. So let me read that. I am, then you say your name. For example, I am Ranbir. Repeat your name. This is my family. Repeat that. Then the other person replies, my name is Wayne Riley. You have to say your full name. My name is Wayne Riley, or whatever your name is. Tell me something about your family. So now you have to see it this way. Do not say, tell me something about your family. That sounds very different from real English. You have to say, tell me something about your family. Did you hear that I did not say family? I said family. Okay? So these words will appear most likely in the next page somewhere. The next page, automatically it can go to next page, or you can pause it here, see the translation. You can go back to the previous page. Very easy to use software. You can go to the next page by clicking here. You can repeat the entire page using this repeat button. You can jump to a page by clicking the page number here and type go, or hit the enter button. So let's go to the next page and pause it. And these are the words you have to repeat. You, he, she, it. Then the sentence. Hello, Mr. Riley. How are you? This is exactly how you have to say. Hello, Mr. Riley. How are you? Then the next sentence. I'm fine. Thank you. Repeat that. She is Lisa and he is John. Note how I'm talking, how I speak. You have to follow the same kind of pattern. Okay? Now let's go back one page and let me tell you something. Did you see that here she says, I am Geetika. I am. Never say my name is, never say myself Geetika. That's wrong English. You can say I am, I'm, or my name is. Here it says my name is. So you learn correct pronunciation, accent, and correct usage of these words, keywords, in sentences, useful sentences. There's nothing in this software that's useless. You'll always need some of these sentences in making normal conversation. So let's go to another one. We. Can you say we? You. They. For they, you have to stick out your tongue. In the first lesson I taught you, English TA sound is different. You have to say they, not they. They. Tongue sticks out and touches the upper teeth. They. Now this one. They are from Canada. Say it. They are from Canada. Do not say Canada. Canada. Okay? This one. We are friends. We are friends. Next. Mother. Mother. Again, the TH sound should be made by sticking out the tongue, touching the upper teeth. You have to listen very carefully. Mother. Mom. Mommy. Love. V. Upper teeth bites the lower lip and blow out. V. Love. Do not say love. Repeat exactly what you hear. Love. I love my mother. Repeat. My mom is a homemaker. What is homemaker? The older word is housewife. Nowadays, people do not use that word. Most people use homemaker because they make the home. The most important job of the world is making the home. My mom is a homemaker. Repeat. Now this one. Is your mother home? This is how you ask a question. Notice the tone. You have to note how I'm saying. Is your mother home? Is your mother home? Home. Long. Please call your mother. Please call your mother. Repeat. Next. Hi. Note the spelling. It's not H-A-I, it's H-I. Hi. You talk to your friends. When you say hello to them, you can say hi. Hi. Hello. Repeat. How. Fine. These words would be used in the sentences, useful sentences here. Hi. how are you? Hi, how are you? The other person would reply, I'm fine, thank you, or I'm doing good, thank you, which you saw in the previous page. Here, hi Mary, hello friends, okay, two sentences. Hi Mary, because Mary is a very close friend maybe. Hi Mary, it's not Mary, it's Mary, Mary. Hello friends, okay, repeat that. Next, come, come. If you notice carefully, I'm not saying come. It's not Telugu or Hindi ka. It's between ka and ka. Come, come, coming, came, come. That's the past participle of come. Go, not go. Go. When, not when. Do not say when. Say when. Okay, that's how English sounds are. This one, when did you come here? This lady is surprised, Mary is surprised that this person came here. So she asked, when did you come here? The answer is here. Repeat, I came here last week. In American English, last, British English, last. I came here last week. May I come in? It's a very formal way of saying, may I come in? Nowadays, many people say, can I come in? That's acceptable. You can look up the Oxford Dictionary. They say, yes, can has two meanings. All right. Are you coming with me? Are you coming with me? If you are going somewhere and your friends are not coming with you, you can ask them, are you coming with me? All right? Repeat exactly the way I say. Suppose you want to go over that lesson again. Go to the first page. Here, you click there, go to the first page, again repeat. If you want to repeat only the words, click here. It would repeat the words. If you want to repeat only these sentences, click here. If you want to repeat only these sentences, click here. If you want to repeat the entire page, click this button. Okay, it repeats the entire page. So you can keep repeating this. In 1 hour, you will have one lesson finished. So 20 hours, that is 20 days, you'll have enough vocabulary, correct pronunciation, and about 2,000 useful sentences that you can use in making normal conversation in 10 real-life situations. Okay? 10 situations. As you saw, at home, suppose a guest comes to your home, your house, how are you going to talk to them? These are the words you need. These are the sentences you need. Okay? Simple sentences. You meet somebody when you're traveling by train, how to make conversation with them. If you go to a shopping mall, how to ask for the price or inquire about where something is. All these sentences are there. All these lessons are written by experts in those fields. For example, the travel section has been written by somebody who has traveled to 12 different countries. Okay? Restaurant was written by a restaurant owner. Okay? Do you understand? All these are useful sentences taken from real conversation in correct English, American and some British. We mixed it because we don't know where you'll go. Maybe you'll go to UK, so you need some British English also. If you go to United States or Canada, you need to speak American English, which is very popular in the world nowadays. Okay? Most young people are copying American English. So we try to make it neutral as much as possible, but with an international tone to it. All right, so you have lots of these things in the first lesson. Let me switch to another lesson so that you get a glimpse of all the lessons. Now here it says many words that you need to know as fundamental of English language. So pronounce a few words starting with the letters of the English alphabet. Why are we doing that? So that your pronunciation of each of these letters becomes perfect. Repeat after each word. So repeat after me. I'll say that a little bit quick so that we can finish the lesson within 45 minutes. Say, a banana. You learned that banana yesterday. Do not say banana. A banana. Repeat. An apple. Not apple. Apple. About. Big. Bird. Can. Center. So center has two spellings. This is the American spelling. This is the British spelling. Do. D is not pronounced as our duh. The tongue touches the upper gum behind the upper teeth. Do, do, down, eat, elbow. Okay? Now repeat these. Food, food, foot. This is oo. This is food, foot, go, girl, gym, have. Repeat after me. Her, our. Always say our. Do not say our. Hotel, not hotel. Hotel. Do you hear T sounds between T and T? Between T and T. Hotel. Heart. It. Do not say it. It. That sounds horrible. You have to say it. Gently finish T and D sounds. It. Item. Item. Repeat. Jam. Juice. A few more words. These are the words you need every day in your house. Okay? These are the words, common words. Pronounce a few more words starting with the alphabet, English alphabet. Kid, kid. In casual English, children are called kids. Okay? Love, V sound. Mass, not mass, mass. Nice, nice. Of, it's not off. In the first lesson I taught you, this word is not called off, it's of. This one, off. Repeat. Pen. Pure, not pure, not pure. Many people mispronounce nowadays, call it pure, and that's wrong. It's pure. Quiet. Be quiet. Let's be quiet. This one, room. Do you hear their oo sound is slightly different from our oo? Room. Say. She. Sugar. Okay? The next one. Talk. Listen carefully. Talk. It's not talk. It's talk. The cup. The cup. Thanks. Here also, th sound. Your tongue must stick out and touch the upper teeth. Thanks. Use. Us. Repeat. Very. Very quick. Very. Very. Do not say very. You have to bite your lower lip with the upper teeth and blow out. V. V. Very. Well. Here nothing touches. Your lips don't touch anything. Well. Word. Word. Was. It's not was. It's was. Okay? Was. Yeah. This is a casual way of saying yes. It's yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Note the spelling. It's not Y-A. It's Y-E-A-H. Yeah. Your. Your. Zero. Zero. Okay? Zero. Do not say zero. Z, z, zero. Zoo. Zoo. All right. Next. This one is difficult. Look at that. Many people say desert. That's wrong. This is sweet dish. Sweet dish is called dessert. Dessert. Suppose you eat a cake or payasam or something at the end of your meal. That's called dessert. Okay? Can you say that? Dessert. Do not say desert. Desert means a vast land full of sand. Okay? Like in Third Desert or Sahara Desert. This is dessert. This one, cake. Cake. Notice, I'm not saying cake. I'm saying between K and KH. Cake. Coffee. Tea. Again, T sound is different from our T sound. Tea. Sugar. Here S sounds like SH. Sugar. Now repeat this sentence after me. Listen very carefully. Do you want some coffee and dessert now? How did I say? Dessert. Do you want some coffee and dessert now? Repeat. I'll have some cake and tea, please. I'll have some cake and tea, please. Repeat. Good. Next. Make. Repeat. Making. Made. Cook. Not cook. Cook. Boil. Boiled. Now repeat these sentences after me. I'm making tea. Do you want some? I'm making tea. Do you want some? That's a nice way of saying, do you want some tea? Okay, because tea is already written here or said earlier. They understand automatically, do you want some and do you want some tea? Okay, repeat it. I'm making some tea. I'm making tea. Do you want some? Next. I'm making a gift for you. Gift is a present. I'm making a gift for you. How did I say for? I did not say for. When you do not stress, this can change to for. I'm making a gift for you. So you have to listen very carefully and repeat exactly. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Repeat. All right. So you got an idea how this program works. If you do not understand some word, for example, cream, what is cream? You can pause this one, check the translation here. Most likely this is correct. I do not know Telugu, so I cannot read it. But if you find any mistake, let me know. We'll correct that. Black coffee. Black coffee. What does that mean? Some people call it decoction. Decoction. But usually people call it black coffee, where you do not add any milk or cream. It's black coffee. So coffee, tea, sugar, cream, black coffee. Some of these sentences, some of these keywords would be used in the useful sentences. Here, for example, this one says, may I have a cup of coffee with sugar and cream, please? Okay, so what words have been used here? Coffee, sugar, cream. Okay, so this method is called Memory Web Association method, which has been based on Dr. Hebb's. Dr. Hebb's, very famous neuropsychologist of Canada, he found the easiest way to memorize some thoughts. Keywords should be memorized along with useful sentences, and that's the fastest way to learn any new information, any new language. You do not learn vocabulary separately and wait for the sentence some other day. Okay, that's the mistake we make when we teach. We teach grammar separately. We teach vocabulary separately, sentences separately. That's not the best way to teach. The best way to teach is you teach words, correct pronunciation, and immediately use them, those words, in some useful sentence related to something that's useful for you, something you understand, something you think is interesting. Otherwise, learning vocabulary, memorizing vocabulary separately and grammar separately is very slow process, and that's one of the reasons why you study English for 3, 4, 5 years and cannot speak, because our methods are not really correct. So we are trying to correct those methods. So teachers, please, whenever you teach a new word, please tell them a whole sentence, some useful sentence. Tell the students how to use that incorrect sentence and ask them to repeat it so that stays in your memory permanently. It's called Memory Web Association method. All these words interconnect with each other with some useful sentence. All right? This is a very well-studied method. It works. That's why we can finish this course in 20 hours. All right. So let's go to, say, this lesson is lesson 2, page 30. Total number of pages are 34 pages. We are in page 7. So let's go to the last page. Let's see if I go to 34 and click, what do we have there? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. If somebody says thank you, what do you say? You are welcome. Not only welcome. You have to say you are welcome, or you're welcome. You're, or you are. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So reply to that would be, you are welcome. You are welcome. Thanks a lot for everything. See you again. That's the way to say goodbye. You can say goodbye. You can say see you again. Okay, it was nice meeting you. All these sentences you'll find in some lesson. We are not teaching everything in one lesson, in 20 lessons, nicely distributed. Okay? Now, remember this. If somebody says thank you, you have to say you are welcome. You are welcome. Not only welcome, you are welcome. You are welcome has a different meaning from just welcome. All right? Good. Remember, thanks. Anytime anyone does slightest favor to you, you have to say thank you. This is a cultural thing. You have to say dhanyavadam or thank you. If anybody even helps you, even by showing the direction, you have to say thank you. In modern society, it's extremely important to be polite to everyone, respect everyone. Anyone who does anything, smallest favor to you, you should say thank you. Thank you very much. Let's build a new, absolutely polite, civilized society, and your generation will be the best. Your generation will shock the older generation. You'll be the most civilized, most knowledgeable, most productive, perfect humans, okay? Every lesson, almost every lesson, ends with something nice like this, okay? So you leave the lesson with something, a good thought, a happy feeling, you learn something useful. All right, let's switch over to some other lessons. What would you like to know? General knowledge. Okay, let's take general knowledge. Say this word, earth, earth, sun, very quick, sun, moon, ooh sound, moon, stars, stars, planets, planets, galaxies, repeat, galaxies, universe, universe. When you say university, their ver is louder here, uni is louder, universe, okay? Suppose this program is too fast for you, you cannot repeat, you can click to slow. It will repeat the same thing very slowly. Earth, sun, and after every word there's gap so that you can repeat it, okay? Moon, stars, planets, galaxies. Even the sentences would be slow like this. The earth revolves around the sun and the moon revolves around the earth. Okay? It will slow down. The first sentence is usually in female, American female voice, and the second one is either British male or American male. Usually that's the pattern we have followed. So you understand both male, female voices, British, American tones. All right. So let's go over this. Here, we must take care of the planet Earth. Repeat that. We must take care of the planet Earth. This is the only home we have in the whole universe. So you see these words have been used in some useful sentence. What do you learn from this sentence? This is what you learn. You have to take care of our planet first. Our planet, our home. We have to take care of our home first. I'm a rocket scientist. I send spacecraft into the space to study. But I know this. I have to take care of my home first, the planet Earth. Do not destroy it. Do not create pollution. Keep it clean, okay? Because generation after generation will use this planet as their home, okay? This is very important. We talk about big things. We'll go to Mars. We'll go this, that. Let's take care of our home first. This is common sense. If we die from disease caused by pollution and from dirt around us, from virus, okay, then nobody's going to go to Mars. Let's focus on the Earth first, okay? This is very important. This is, until now, we have not found any planet in the universe where we can go and say this is our home. We are trying, but let's take care of our current home, which is the Earth. So every lesson has a lot of good things to learn from, okay? All right. Now, animals, this goes over animals, different kinds of animals. If I find something unusual, I'll tell you. This is called kangaroo, okay? Not kangaroo, kangaroo, okay? Roo. Crocodile. This one, hippopotamus, Lion, some people call it lion, especially in North India. I've heard many people mispronounce this one. It's lion. No, it's lion, okay? All these pronunciations you would learn. So slowly we are building up and making it more and more complicated. Fish, birds, dolphin, etc. This one, let's see. Insects, bug, mosquito. It's not mosquito, it's mosquito. All these pronunciations will become perfect once you follow this method. Okay, listen, repeat, listen, repeat. If you do not hear something clearly, just hit the repeat button. It's going to repeat the entire line there. Okay, stay away from that insect. It may bite. Okay, how about this insect here? It's a butterfly. Look at that beautiful butterfly. All these pictures are real pictures, okay? Real pictures. Everything in this software is real. This one not. This one is made by some computer graphics program. All right, colors. Colors. Repeat this one after me because there are some colors you probably do not pronounce correctly, okay? Let's repeat them after me. Colors. The first spelling that you see is British spelling because taken from French, they use C-O-L-O-U-R-S. Americans simplify that to C-O-L-O-R-S. C-O-L-O-R, color. They drop the U, okay? Both spellings are correct. Colors. Violet. Do not say violet or violet. Violet. You know the sound of V. Violet. Indigo. Indigo. Blue. See, English is always stretched. Do not say blue. Blue. Green. Yellow. Now, double L is pronounced as single L. Do not say yellow. Do not say yellow. I hear a lot of people mispronounce as yellow. No. Double consonants are pronounced as single consonant. All these rules are in the pronunciation DVD that comes free with the software. Okay, crash course. Yellow. Yellow. Or you can watch free DVDs, free videos on Mana TV and Spoken English 2020 site. All these pronunciations are corrected. It's all free. Yellow, yellow, orange. Repeat. Red. Do you hear? I do not say red. Tongue back. Red. Pink. Black. White. Gray, there are two spellings, G-R-A-Y and G-R-E-Y. Brown. Beige. Here G takes J sound. J, like garage, beige, vision, the J sound, special J sound. Beige. Beige is a cream color. Golden color. Silver color. Silver, okay? Look at that. The rainbow has 7 colors. Violet at the bottom, red at the top. Did you know that? I see in many books, they put the violet on top, red at the bottom, and that is not correct. If we have to teach something, we have to teach correctly. I see many animation, many children's book, violets by mistake on top, and that is not correct. We have to do everything with full attention. Violet in a rainbow is the inner color, the lower color. Red is on top. Do you know Vibgyor? Violet, indigo, blue, green. Vib, G, then Y, yellow, orange, red. Okay, this one skipped. Vibgyor, those 7 colors. They are all written here. You cannot read it correctly here. If you have it running on large screen or computer monitor, you can read it. Okay, how about this one? My favorite color. Do not say favorite. Favorite. Favorite color is blue. What is your favorite color? Often people make this kind of simple talks, simple conversation. What is your favorite color? Friends talk like that, okay? All these sentences are useful, okay? So you learn these sentences, days of the week. I'll pause here and ask you a question. How do you pronounce these days? How do you say this first one? Try it. Now listen. Monday. Very good. How about this one? Tuesday. Tuesday. How about this one? Now listen very carefully. It's not Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Wednesday. How will you learn that? You have to learn it from somebody who speaks English very well, either from a very good online dictionary or from this kind of software, or very good, excellent English teacher, okay? It's not Wednesday, it's Wednesday, Wednesday, okay? How about this one? Thursday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Some people use Sunday as the first day of the week. That's perfectly fine too. So next Thursday is a holiday, okay? Day has another usage. How many days will you stay here? This kind of question you'll hear if you visit somebody and you say, I just came here. So how many days will you stay here, right? Each sentence is useful in the software. Just 2,000 sentences, maybe 2,020. 2,000 words, commonly used words with perfect pronunciation. Okay, so let's go over a few more lessons. How about traveling? Let's go to travel. Travel, this will pronounce automatically travel, and you have to repeat that. Travel agent, travel agent. Here it says, you can organize your travel yourself or through an agent, okay? You have to repeat such sentences to become fluent. Your travel agent can plan your travel. This sentence would be read in British English using real Oxford English accent. It was recorded by somebody from a very good university, okay, from United Kingdom. Your travel agent can plan your travel, book your ticket, hotels, apply for a visa, etc. How did I say that? Etc. Okay, so it tells about how to apply for visa. Can you apply certain things online? Do you have to physically go there, or do you have to go through a travel agent? All that is covered here. It's a fairly large sentence. This one also tells you a lot of things about when you make a foreign travel, what kind of questions would be asked, what you should know, what kind of questions will be asked by the security personnel so that you don't have any trouble, and you have a smooth vacation. Everything is covered in that software, Spoken English 2020. We'll try to get it to your school through the government. Thank you very much. I hope you have enjoyed this lesson. Please listen carefully and practice. Thank you.